Hi there and welcome to another price comparison video. In the last video, we compared VPS prices for Contabo and VPS prices for OVH. So if you didn't watch that video, you can watch that and see some of the things that I talked about. In this video, let's do a price comparison between Valtra and DigitalOcean. So let's click here on pricing to see the prices. So you can choose whatever prices you want to look at. So for us, let's look at VPS prices, and we can click there to look at the prices for droplets, which are basically the VPS options on DigitalOcean. If you scroll down, you're going to see you have the basic, which will give you 1 GB and 1 CPU, 1 virtual CPU, and 25 GB NVMe, and 1 terabyte of monthly transfer. And you can also look at the one for $12 a month and see that's giving you 2 GB, basically twice of everything except for the CPU. And let's come to Valtra and look at the prices here. So if you want to look at the prices for Valtra, you have to choose the product that you want. So let's click here on Cloud. Let's just choose Cloud. We have two versions of Cloud. We have Cloud Compute, which is, they say it's slightly slower than this, but it doesn't really matter. If you choose either of them, you'll be fine. So let's click down. Let's click on pricing to see the Valtra prices. And you can see that this one starts at $250. This is just an entrance VPS. And you can see this one only has IPv6. So if you do want to run a website on that, you should probably start with this one if your budget is extremely low. So the one that is equivalent to the one for DigitalOcean is this one for $5. And you can see everything. If you click on it, that is the one that is equivalent to this one. So 1 GB, and this one comes with NVMe. You can come here and you can also choose high frequency. So high frequency is 20% more expensive. So for $5, 20% plus, it's going to be $6. So high frequency is slightly faster, they say, but if you don't really want to increase your charges by 20%, you can just choose this one. But if you want to work with that, you should probably, if you can afford that, always just choose this one. You can see here, if you come back for 6 GB, you'll get 25 GB and you'll get 1 GB, 1 CPU. So let's just compare that with the high frequency one. So you'll see that, okay, you get 32 GB more on Valtra. So that's a plus for Valtra. And I think that runs all the way down. So 50 GB for the next one, 64 GB. So you should probably, you should just choose Valtra because the few GBs that are there are very important. You never know. At some point, you may have a backup and you're not able to do the backup because you're less a few GBs. In that case, just choose Valtra because of that. If it were me anyway, I would always choose Valtra because I've used them for a very long time. I've also used DigitalOcean for a long time, and either of them is fine, honestly. I am not going to say one is any way better than the other, just that I like to work with Valtra. Their pricing, almost the same as DigitalOcean. The servers, I can say the servers are fast, they're reliable servers. Hardly ever goes down. Whenever they're going to maintain, they tell you there will be maintenance going on. If it were me, I would always choose Valtra over DigitalOcean. That is just me. But if you have any reason why you'd choose DigitalOcean, go ahead with them because they're also okay. Just don't mind some of the negative reviews that you'll see online. Some people just have agendas. Maybe they're promoting one platform and they like to talk badly of another so that they can try to steer you towards choosing a different platform. And I think that is wrong. So in my personal opinion, either of them would be fine. But if it were me, I would always choose Valtra over DigitalOcean. But nowadays I see that DigitalOcean offers a lot more services. Like you can see, you can have this. Okay, these have always been there, but there are a lot more features here. Like you can have databases. If you go back to, let's just click on pricing, you'll see that there are a lot more options. A lot more things. Okay, I have to click on return, and you can have managed databases. If you don't want to deal with database servers, you have that here. You can also install Kubernetes, and you can have Okay, let's see which ones are available on Vultr. This is VPS. Yes, that's available. Kubernetes. I think you can install Kubernetes on Vultr as well, but I don't think they have a managed. Let's see if they have that here. Yeah, they do have that. It's new actually. So Kubernetes is there as well. App platform. If you want to start with this, if you have some static website that you want to try and host, you can come here and learn about this. And managed databases. Let's see if we have that. Block storage. So I don't see the managed databases, but trust me, they're probably working on it. These guys, when somebody brings something, they always want to bring it too, so that they don't lose customers. So they're probably working on that. Spaces, I've seen that one is available on Vultr. Volumes, that one is also available on Vultr. Load balancers, definitely available on Vultr. Container registry, yeah, you can have containers here. I don't think that one is available this side. Products, yeah, that's not there, but maybe that's something that's specific. And yeah, they may be working on something like that, but I know most people are just interested in VPS. So the VPS solution for DigitalOcean is here under Droplets. You can check the prices and see which one works well for the app that you want to run. If you want to run WordPress, definitely these are the options that you need to choose from. Just choose from here. And if you want to run WordPress on DigitalOcean, you can just come here under Marketplace. I don't know whether they have, depending on the control panel that you want to use, you can install a control panel. You can see they have Plesk. Cyberpanel is free. There's cPanel. So just choose one of these, Plesk or Cyberpanel. Cyberpanel is free, so you should probably use that. If you come this side, I know these guys also have Cyberpanel, so you can install Cyberpanel and other applications, okay, like Plesk, cPanel, but it doesn't really matter. If you know how to install any control panel, just come here, choose a server, and then you can install whatever you want to install on it. And I do have a tutorial for anybody that wants to use Nginx and PHP FPM. You can use HTSCP. I do have a playlist about HTSCP. You can go and watch that and see how you can install HTSCP and run WordPress with Nginx and PHP FPM. That is for people that don't want to use Apache. If you have one of these small servers, 1 GB, 2 GB, these 2 GB RAM servers, anything less, just do yourself a favor and do not run Apache as your web server. Just use Nginx, or you can use OpenLightspeed or Lightspeed, and that Lightspeed comes with Cyberpanel. So if you want to use Lightspeed, OpenLightspeed, you can use Cyberpanel. If you want to use Nginx instead of Lightspeed, maybe you've had bad experiences or you've had some bad reviews about it anywhere, and you don't want to use it, you can use HTSCP. You can also use virtual main. I have a virtual main tutorial as well using Nginx and PHP FPM. So you can check those two if you want to run your websites. So I hope this video helps you. And just in conclusion, as I said, the prices are nearly identical for these two. So whichever one you choose, just choose it because of a specific reason that has appealed to you. But when it comes to prices, the prices are just pretty much identical. You've seen that the ones on Vultr have slightly more memory, slightly more disk space than what is available on DigitalOcean. And if that is a reason for you to choose Vultr, then go ahead. If it were me, I would always choose Vultr over DigitalOcean. But if for whatever reason Vultr wasn't available, I would go with DigitalOcean. Only these two. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope it helps you to decide between DigitalOcean and Vultr.